So, I wake up this morning, and my girlfriend she lives here, but she's from Louisiana, and she lives right outside of Baton Rouge. The first thing when I get up, the first thing I get when I wake up, I text her good morning. I always do that. I always do that. And she tells me that 3 cops were killed outside of Baton Rouge. That's the first thing I get in response. And she's nervous. She doesn't know what to do. She's questioning me, asking me, "What's going on? What should I do? I don't know what to do. I'm caught in the middle of this." And I just, I don't know what to do. Okay, I wasn't planning on making this video this early, but given the circumstances, I just felt this was the right time. My emotions are highest right now. I don't know what else to do, and this just feels like the best time to get it out. She hasn't texted me back in a while. I don't know how to take that, and I'm just hoping that she's doing well right now. But so I've been asked to do a True Talk on this Black Lives Matter and All Lives Matter, and I was planning on doing this, and this one is there's no jokes in this one. This is not no True Talk chalkboard, no funny business. This is real. This is real serious to me, to someone like me. And growing up black, for me, it was interesting, especially considering myself. I went to predominantly white schools for the majority of my life, and all private schools, because that's just the kind of grades I made. I was accepted in almost every private school in Georgia. Went to one of the best schools in Georgia, if not the best school, Woodward Academy. And for a while, I honestly forgot that I was black, because people treated me the same as everybody else. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got bullied a lot in elementary school, a lot, but that may have been because I'm black. Looking back on it, maybe, but after I had been around so many white people throughout my life that I had completely forgotten. And until about 7th and 8th grade, where I was put into public school, because my family's not rich. I was in these private schools. I was doing well, but I couldn't stay in these private schools. They were too expensive, $20,000 plus a semester. And I had to get out. It was best for everybody that I did, and I got out of Woodward Academy. And what I did, I went to a public school. It was the first time I had been in a public school. It was the first time I had been around so many minorities, and it was very interesting for me, because it's something I didn't see a lot of. Was a big mix of minorities, and so when I was there, it took me a while to get used to it. The first year was hard. No friends the first year. Second year, I became a little bit more popular. Freshman year, I was pretty popular. I would consider it. And then I moved to Texas, and I had to restart it all over again. And that's probably the most popular I've ever been, is since I've moved to Texas. So, growing up black, I've had my struggles. It's things that you notice that some people don't get. When I walk into like a 7-Eleven or something, I almost expect to get followed around by the guy who works at the front. It's expected of me that I play a sport or that I eat a certain type of food, and it's just, I just want all this to go away. I'm looking at Twitter right now, and I'm looking at all these racist comments, and people are just going on and on and on at each other about, oh, well, this is what black people do. Oh, this is what white people do. Oh, this is what cops do. Oh, this is what black people do. Oh, this is what white people do. And man, I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. I'm honest to God tired of it. There's just too much just conflict, violence, too much anger between each other. Listen. For everybody who's saying Black Lives Matter is a problem, no, it is not. It is a statement that our lives do matter. Our lives do matter. When we say Black Lives Matter, that doesn't mean your lives don't matter. It just means our lives matter too. When you look at it, who's the people that are getting shot by the police 90% of the time? Innocent people getting shot by the police. Not white people. I've seen videos where white people have done some crazy stuff. One where a guy literally pulled a gun on a group of kids and the cops didn't shoot him. They didn't take him down for about 30 minutes. But I watch a video where a black guy who is reaching for his license gets shot up for no reason. It's just... Oh, man. I'm sorry. It's just... After years... I mean, we've been mistreated for what? Hundreds of years? Hundreds of years. We came in as slaves. We didn't ask to come to America. We came in as slaves. My family, my ancestors were probably taken in as slaves and brought here. They worked their behinds off. Then we finally get our rights. We finally get our rights. Or so we assume. But no, we have our rights taken away from us. Finally, when we get our rights after Martin Luther King and all that stuff, we're still mistreated. Still mistreated. And even to this day, in 2016, which should be the most open, most happy, most non-violent race relations that we have ever seen. And it's only getting worse. Innocent cops are being killed. Cops who had no relations to what had happened to others. Innocent black people are being killed just because they look like threats. That's a shame. That is a darn shame. And it's horrible. I'm sick of it. I live near Dallas. I live in Plano. And when the Dallas shootings were going on, I was pretty much watching the CNN network or CNN.com or whatever. And I was just watching, and I almost had tears coming from my eyes that this is just what it has to come to, whatever. And it was horrible. It was hard to watch. I tried to ignore it. I went to go watch YouTube videos, which is usually what I do to escape it. But it was just something that was just stuck in my head, that all this is just escalating to a way so quickly that we are all killing ourselves. We're all killing ourselves. Each other. In a time where we should be coming together and having peace. And it's really hard. It's really hard to see all this. It is. It's hard. It's hard for me to be scared every time I go and drive somewhere. Every time I go out. Anytime a cop passes me by. You know how hard it is? I've got to be nervous that they might kill me, that I might not have this YouTube channel anymore, that my friends won't see me anymore, that my family won't be there. My mom will wonder, where am I? But I'm not there because somebody shot me. Because somebody shot me because they assumed I was a threat. I'm the nicest guy in the world. Me? Personally, I'm just about as nice as it gets. Yeah, I'll make smart jokes. I'll make jokes about you. I'll play around with you, but I never mean it. It's all a joke. It's all in fun, and that's all I want. I don't want to. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody. I want to be the nicest guy I can be. I want to help people. That's all that I want. But other people don't know that. Cops don't know that. Some cops don't know that. I'm not going to generalize all cops, because some cops are good. And those good cops should come out and speak out against the bad cops. And that's my honest opinion. I don't think all cops are bad. In fact, I like most cops. But some of these cops don't deserve to be out there. Some of these cops don't protect and serve, which is their sole purpose. They're just there because they get a badge, and it makes them think that they have all the power in the world, and no matter what, they can do whatever they want. And this is just, it's sickening to me. I want these good cops, which I know there are lots and lots of. The majority, I'd probably say maybe 60+% of you guys, maybe 70, maybe 80, are good cops. But what you need to do is speak up against these bad cops. Because if you don't, this is not going to stop. These race relations we're having are only worsening after we were assuming they would get better. I'm looking online. I'm looking at my phone right now. People are saying, I'm sad that 3 were the only ones that died. Are you serious? Are you serious? You're sad that only 3 cops died? You shouldn't be happy that anybody died. What the heck is that? I get mad when I see people defending cops when they say, oh, well, he looks suspicious, or, oh, well, he was clearly a thug. What? You don't know this man's life. How in the world are you going to prejudge someone because of what they look like? That gives no excuse for taking a human being's life. None. And I freaking cannot stand seeing people who will defend somebody taking somebody else's life if they were completely innocent. I see black people talking about, oh man, I wish more cops would die. I see white people talking about, oh, I wish more black people would die. What? Why? Where is all this coming from? Why is everybody so mad? Why? Why do we hate each other? I want to be brought together. That's all I want. I just want everybody to be happy. Everybody to come together and just, yeah, that sounds like some hippy dippy stuff. I don't care. At this point, we need anything to make ourselves look better. Because we are only getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't know what to say anymore. I don't. I really don't. Like, what else can we do? What else can we do? My girlfriend is in Baton Rouge right now. I don't know what's going on. She hasn't texted me back in about an hour. I kind of get nervous because my girlfriend is there. I don't know if she's coming back. She could get shot right now. She could be shot right now and I wouldn't know. You know how that makes me feel? You know how it makes me feel knowing every day I could be shot or I could die or I could be put in jail for something I didn't do or because I just look like a threat to somebody? You know how that makes me feel? It doesn't make me feel good at all. And I just don't, I'm just... Guys, all lives matter. I agree with you. But when people say Black Lives Matter, that doesn't mean that only Black Lives matter. That means that Black Lives matter along with white lives, along with Hispanic lives, along with Asian lives, along with anything. We're not saying that only black people matter. We're saying that we should matter just as much as a white person or a Hispanic person. But we don't. We don't. That's what some people see us as. That's what these bad cops see us as. We're nobodies. We're apes. We're liabilities. We're just trash, man. That's all we are. And now black people, us, are getting so mad over it that we're willing to kill people. We're willing to kill innocent people. Have we killed innocent people before? Yes, some of us have. But some of you have. Some of Hispanic people have. Some of Asian people have. Some of Hawaiians have. Some of, I don't know, Africans, whatever. They have too. What does that mean? What does that mean? All lives matter. Muslim lives, white lives, black lives, Hispanic lives, all of them. Everybody. But I don't think everybody sees that as such. I have the most diverse friend set I think you will ever see in the world. Indians, Hispanics, whites, Arabs, Persians, Kurdish, all kinds of people, Asians, Hawaiians, Indians. I said that already. Australians. I actually do know a couple Australians. Why can't everybody be like that? I had people make fun of me because my friend set is too diverse. Why don't you hang out with more black people? Why don't you hang out with more white people? Why you hang out with those Indians? What's wrong with Indians? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with Persians? What's wrong with Arabs? What's wrong with Muslims? What's wrong with black people? What's wrong with white people? What is the problem? I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe it's the way I was raised. And even some of my family is pretty mad at me that I don't hang out with more black people and I hang out with Indian people and Arab people and white people and all these people. Yeah, reverse racism is a thing. Let's get that out the way right now. Reverse racism is a thing, and I've seen it full hand multiple times. It exists. It does exist. It just it means different It's different for other people. Let's just say that, man. I don't know. Oh man. I just want the whole world to just come together. Yeah, that sounds hippie. That sounds stupid. People are gonna get like, wow, man, why don't you? I don't know. I don't even know. I couldn't even come up with a joke for that. That's honestly how emotionally distraught I am right now. I don't know what to think. Black lives matter, man. We do. We do matter. We do. We do, man. We do. And we just want it to be known. You know. I want everybody to know that my life matters. I want everybody to know that your life matters. Black, white, or whatever. We're all the same. Skin color, okay. What does that mean? Everybody has different skin color. White people have different skin color from each other. Black people have different skin colors from each other. Then why? Why is it such a big deal that our skin is darker? That shouldn't be hurting us. Oh my gosh. My girlfriend just texted me. I'm not gonna open it yet. I need to. But I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it because honestly I have tears coming from my eyes right now, man. And I didn't mean to break down on you guys, but this is just a very sensitive topic. And I just don't know. I just don't know. My life could end today. I could be going out to go get some food or go to hang out with some friends. And on the way, I get pulled over. Cop asked me to see my license and registration. I reach to get my license and registration. The only thing I hear is, he's got a gun. And pow. I turn around. I look at my stomach. There's blood coming through my shirt. There's a big hole in it. I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing the wound. I don't know what to do. He's calling for backup. I didn't do anything but reach for my license and registration. I followed his exact orders. And what did that get me? A bullet. A bullet. Square in my body. Right in my body. All lives matter. Black lives matter. We should all be the same. That's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching.